Years ago I turned 50, and I planned to do a video entitled Fit at 50, but I never did it. Then last August I turned 53, and I found myself out of shape. I spent a winter doing lesson planning, sitting at a computer, and I must have put on 12 pounds. And the first time in my life I was out of shape. And I thought, you know what, this is a good time to do the video. Let's show people who are out of shape, who have maybe had medical problems, have had old sports injuries and the like. Show them how to use bicycling to get back in shape. Walking and light weightlifting are probably your best exercises. But if you some of the advantages cycling has, it's easier on your joints than even walking, if you know how to do it right. Otherwise you can hurt your knees. It's probably more fun to get out on a bike. So I took this old 1974 Frejus out of the garage, use it so I could stay in one place, and show you a simple pedaling technique to show you a way to pedal yourself back into shape. First thing you want to do is you want to be on easy to pedal gears. I had to go to a larger gear than I wanted to be on because this wind trainer it doesn't put enough resistance. It doesn't have the same resistance as riding outdoors. Also, it slopes downward, so I feel like I'm sliding forward all the time. But it'll work. Okay, most people when they get on a bike, they go onto a larger gear than they should, and they pedal like this, kind of lazy, and they say, oh man, I can feel it in the quads. I can feel it, man, I'm getting in shape. But it's really not the way to go about if you really are serious about your cardiovascular fitness. What I want you to do is speed your pedaling up. I don't care what RPMs you're riding at. I don't care if you're sprinting. I don't care if you're going 50 RPMs, 150, doesn't matter. Just whatever. As soon as your body tells you, I'm pedaling too fast for my comfort level, I don't like this, that's where I want you to be. Stay right there for a couple of minutes. If you come to a stop sign, fine, slow down, stop, but then pick it back up. And at least for a few minutes to start out. And then after you put in 2 minutes pedaling faster than you really want to pedal, go ahead and slow or do whatever you want the rest of your ride. But ride every day, ride every chance you can get, and every time you go out, go ahead and instead of this stuff right here, this lazy stuff that isn't doing you any good on a big gear, switch into a smaller gear, a little gear, easy to pedal, but start speeding your legs up. As soon as your body says, I don't like it, I'm going too fast, I'm pedaling faster than I want to be pedaling, that's where I want you to be at. What do you do when you get to 20 minutes, pedaling at a faster than normal speed for 20 minutes, then what are you going to do? Well, then it's real simple. Switch to the next highest gear and start the process all over again. Go out there, instead of this lazy stuff, it's not doing you any good at all. Bike is super efficient. A bicycle has about 90% efficiency. What you want to do is, again, instead of this, I want you maybe right here. You say, uh-oh, this is kind of bumming me out. I don't like the feel of this. I would rather go into a bigger gear and pedal slower. Well, don't do it. Don't listen to your body. This is the one time I don't want you to listen to what your body tells you to do. Listen to me. Pedal, just keep that faster speed up. You may have to, if you're in really good shape to start with, you may have to go at a higher RPM. But keep it up for maybe 5 minutes on the next gear. Stay there. Within a couple of weeks, maybe try to go 6 minutes at a faster pace, and just keep building up little by little, day after day, until you can go 20 minutes on this gear, and then try the next gear. It might take you 2, maybe 3 years to move up 3 gears. But what you're doing is you're infusing your legs with some speed, and you're doing your heart and lungs some great benefit. Make sure you've got proper equipment on. Make sure you've got a helmet. Riding a wind trainer, I'm not going to tip over, so no need. But have a helmet, have gloves, have good shorts. Good shoes, so your feet, these are the old-fashioned toe clips. Make sure your feet are firmly on the pedals so you don't wipe out. Biking is the most dangerous sport of all. It's ahead of basketball in injuries. So be careful and make it fun. Now I'm going to do a semi-sprint on this bike. It's going to be hard because it's just not, I should probably have used my rollers for this. This was just lightweight and easy to carry out here. But I'm going to go fairly hard and try to get my heart rate up. And then I'll quickly take my blood pressure. We'll see where my blood pressure's at. And then we'll wait about a minute and see if it falls fast. It starts getting back down around normal, 110/65, or even not, it won't go that. We'll see what it does in 1 minute. And you can see the benefits, the internal benefits of this kind of training. You know, I'm not so worried about muscle tone. I'm worried about heart and lungs, arteries, your arterial health. Oh, and by the way, before you even embark on this mild little technique I'm showing you, it's in your best interest to make sure that you're in good shape, that you're not going to drop dead of a heart attack. Every year I take off in the spring and I'll hit 90–100% of my max, and I'll go at 90% of my maximum heart rate for 20 minutes. And I either drop dead or I survive it, and what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. And I've survived every year. But I don't recommend you do that, because if you're in bad shape, if you have a blockage somewhere, you might drop dead. So make sure you're healthy before you start training. All right. I gotta watch that cat. Yeah, I'll start picking it up. 169/86. That's 1.5 minutes after I started. Okay, after 2 minutes, I'm 156/85 with a pulse of 102. 134/80 with a heart rate of 90 at 5 minutes. So it's still higher than I want to be, but it's coming down. 10 minutes from now, I'd be back to 110/65. You get some internal benefits from this kind of riding. So I'm going to close with a sprint. Until next time, Brisky signing out.